Aliko Dangote, the business magnate. This renowned business magnate and philanthropist was born on April 10, 1957 in Kano State, Nigeria. His grandfather, Alhaji Alhassan Dantata, was one of the wealthiest men in West Africa at the time. With an empire of fortune awaiting him, he traveled off to study business studies and administration at Al-Azhar University in Cairo, Egypt. In 1977, after his graduation from the university at the age of 21, Aliko Dangote took a loan of 500,000 naira from his uncle, Dantata, and started the Dangote Group. That amount is approximately 70 million naira today.
My late grandfather was one of the wealthiest.
Proud sponsors of this video. They are the ultimate online editing video software and creation tool with artificial intelligence integrated features that makes it stand out and different from others that you've seen and would see.
Aliko Dangote is a Nigerian businessman and the richest person in Africa with a net worth of over $16 billion. His grandfather Dantata was a wealthy businessman and trader in the early 20th century. Aliko Dangote inherited the trading business from his grandfather and built it into a conglomerate with interest in cement, sugar, flour, oil, and many more. He founded the Dangote Group, which has since become a multinational conglomerate with operations in Nigeria, several other African countries, and Europe. Dangote Cement became one of the biggest investments as it became Africa's leading cement producing companies with operations in Senegal, Cameroon, Nigeria, and Ethiopia. 10 years later, Dangote was one of the largest cement manufacturers in the world. But this will not settle well with several other competitors. Other competitors alongside Dangote Group included Lafarge Africa, BUA Cement, and Ashka Cement. Each of these companies had their own unique market strength, dominance, and presence. However, it was unexplainable how the Nigerian cement giant Dangote Cement owed a whopping 634 billion naira in debt at the end of 2022 second quarter. Beginning in 1997, following a decline in the textile sector, concentration was shifted to manufacturing consumer goods being imported into Nigeria. This new risky venture will have a big challenge on Dangote. He was now ventured into a direct challenge with suppliers of products coming from Brazil and Europe. Forging ahead to become one of the biggest distributors of sugar in the country, Dangote Sugar Refinery began its production in 1999, but it clashed with other big brands. To remain dominant in the market, a war must be started.
One thing that I'm very, very proud of is that I did not inherit any money from my father.
Lion Sugar had to be out of business and banned from being imported into Nigeria, giving Dangote Cement the ultimate power to rule the market space. Billionaire Abdul Samad Rabai was also building an empire since 1988 for over 15 years. His sugar company has also grown to be a very renowned one. Abdul Samad was the founder and chairman of the BUA Group, a Nigerian conglomerate concentrating on manufacturing, infrastructure, and everything the Dangote Group also did. In 2008, the BUA Group had broken an 8-year monopoly in the Nigerian sugar industry and commissioned its second largest industry. This destabilized the Dangote Group from dominating in the southern region of the country. In same 2009, BUA Group further went on to acquire a controlling stake in a publicly listed cement company in northern Nigeria, the dominating territory of the Dangote Cement Group, and began constructing a $900 million cement plant in Edo State that got completed in the year 2015. In January, Dangote Sugar plc, supported by Flour Mills of Nigeria, accused BUA for constituting a nuisance. It said BUA has broken and gone against the National Sugar Development Council by setting up a refinery in Port Harcourt. The Dangote and BUA Group sugar court case still lingered until date. There have been slate of legal battles surrounding Dangote Group because of its dominating and monopoly business structure. BUA denied all allegations and countersued the DSRO, alleging that the DSRO was trying to monopolize the sugar industry in Nigeria. BUA also obtained a court injunction restraining the Nigerian government from taking any actions against its sugar productions and operations. This would cause a limitation to Dangote's expenditure, and as such, he had to refrain rather than cause further controversies. Dangote Flour Mills began leading in Nigeria as a leading flour milling company, producing a variety of wheat-based products such as bread flour and confectionery flour. In 2012, Dangote sold a 65% stake in its flour business to Tiger Brand for $200 million. Sadly, Tiger Brand failed to return profit and had over $66 million in debt. In November that year, Dangote and 3 other directors resigned from the board of the Tiger Brand as directors and stopped supporting it financially. With this, the Tiger Brand was limited. Furthermore, Dangote saw this as an opportunity to dive into this company, and then he regained control of this company by buying the majority of the stake and leading it directly. The Dangote Group has also ventured into oil and gas sector with interest in refining oil and petrochemicals, as Nigeria was known as a high oil yielding country. The Central Bank of Nigeria decided to partner with Dangote Group and ensure that its mission was successful. The mission was building a refinery. The Dangote Refinery project was being supported by the Central Bank of Nigeria with a loan of over 125 billion naira to cover for domestic currency requirements and its investment. The Dangote Refinery is an oil refinery owned by Dangote Group, and it was inaugurated on 22nd of May 2023 in Lekki, Nigeria. Full operation is said to begin soonest, of which this has caused further questioning as of why it was commissioned without getting ready for full operation. When full operation begins, it is estimated that it will produce over 650,000 barrels per day of crude oil. The refinery is designed to process a variety of crude oil grades and produce a wide range of petroleum products such as gasoline, diesel, kerosene, and aviation fuel. Allegations of unfair business practices. Dangote Group has been accused of using its dominant market position to stifle competitors. For example, the company has been accused of using its control in the cement market to force distributors to sell cement at inflated prices. Dangote Group has also been accused of environmental damages. In 2018, the company was fined $2 million by the NNPC, Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, for environmental pollution in Kogi State. The company was also accused of dumping waste products from its cement factory to surrounding communities. Also, Dangote Group has also been criticized for its labor practices. In 2015, the company was accused of using child labor in its sugar plantations. The company denied all allegations, but subsequently, insider investigation showed that this wasn't actually wrong. Somehow, they were involved in this accusation. These controversies have somewhat in some ways tarnished the Dangote Group reputation and raised concern over its commitment to social responsibility. In 2009, he was involved in a lawsuit with his brother, Bello Dangote, and this was over share of the family business assets. Eventually, this case was settled out of court.
And really, I don't have any issues. Always better to be humble,
The following year, 2010, he was accused of fraud and money laundering by a former business associate, but he was acquitted of all charges. Aliko Dangote's story is a remarkable one of a young man who turned a small business into a vast monopolized conglomerate business empire.
They say that no condition is permanent.